Or was it down?
No, that was cargo fort though.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was great. The venue really cleared out. It's only like, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, this is still top 8, so.
That's nice. Right. So this is going to be Villager versus Yoshi. Yoshi loves going in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And then Villager doesn't mind that because you can tell his forward air is so good. So he's going to try to stuff him out. But if Yoshi gets too close, that'll smell some trouble.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Villager's forward and back air, the only difference is that back air is a little slower, but it kills sooner, right?
I think it does like 1% more damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it does kill sooner. There's more knockback. Like, we have to get close to the slingshot to hit the sweet spot.
Right.
Of course.
That's how the slingshot works for those of you that don't know.
Yeah. And it's actually a pretty potent kill move.
Oh, yeah. Like, you see him poke with it the entire match, and then it just kills later, and you're like, oh, well, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's the close one. I think mostly back air. That's why you see Serge. He'll actually opt for a back air most of the time instead of forward air, even though they look pretty much the same.
Yeah. Like, you have to know which direction he's facing first, like right there. Because as soon as he does the back air, he turns around, kind of like Marthor and Lucina with their back airs.
Right. And I think it actually has a bigger window to auto-cancel.
Really?
Which is kind of absurd.
Yeah.
It's just better in every way. Ooh, got an egg.
Ooh.
You can't control the trajectory of it, but
yeah,
it's actually pretty good still. Yes, it just goes at this like weird arc.
Yeah, doesn't it follow like the arc that it was originally thrown at?
I don't think so. I think it's a set arc.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, you might be right, but I've only seen the same arc, which was like that 45-degree one. Oh, see?
The good back air, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. And Surge up. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought he got a jab reset.
Jab reset, yeah. I forget if it does.
I think maybe if like, what's that called? Only the very last hit when the fire is no longer trailing.
Oh, yeah. Because there's like a bunch of different hitboxes in the gyroid.
Yeah, it's silly.
But Supa needs to get something here. If he does, it won't be that bad. But if he like, yeah, if Serge doesn't mind trading right now at all, every trade's a win for him. Yeah,
they're all GameStop trades in Serge's mind. Ooh,
yeah.
Followed him, but the fall speed of these guys are just not the same, so Yoshi wasn't able to keep up.
Right. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that in mind when you're following with someone like that.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising because Villager is actually a little bit heavier than you would think, and Yoshi, he floats more, even though he's like a heavy medium weight.
Yeah, that's actually something I really like about this game. Weight and gravity are so different. Like, you think about Samus, that's a heavy, but a floaty. It's like kind of crazy. Yeah,
it's the same with DK. Even though he's like the second or third heaviest, he's a floaty. It's so silly.
He's actually considered, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he was like a mid float. I don't know what name that is.
Ooh.
Oh, the axe coming out from Serge, though. We got the tree. This covers a lot of options, but Supa doesn't opt for the edge. He just gets on the platform, which was really smart by him. Oh, that's the Regralt for sure.
Nice, nice.
Wow, 50 damage?
Uh-oh.
No! Is it actually?
No.
Oh, my God. That is, oh, wait. Okay, you didn't get the between hitbox. When you get the last hitbox, that's when it pops up. But if you get anything between, that'll send you straight down. Yeah.
Man, that was a really good string there, too. He went from 0 to 50, no, 60 at the very end.
Oh, he had to roll there.
Yeah,
he knew Serge wanted that back throw. Once Serge landed, he's like, dip. There's no, because he's in shield, so his options are limited, so he has to just get out of there.
Yeah, Serge is actually throwing out grab a lot more often than you would think a Villager normally would right now.
I mean, he's looking for that kill throw. It's like the third or second strongest back throw in the game.
Yeah, there's not that many characters with really strong back throws, but Villager's up there.
Yep, Ness, Toon Link notably.
Yep. DK. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
He had nowhere to go. He was out of his jump. He had already used his egg twice. Even if he went for the ledge, Serge could have just chopped the tree down.
Chopped the tree.
And Supa was just done.
Yeah, that shows the strength of limiting your opponent's options, right? He expended the double jump, and then threatened him to force him to pop eggs, and then from there it was like just simple.
Here we go.
Why is the speaker facing you guys? Who did that?
I don't know.
Oh, it was Orlando when he picked up his drink. Or
I hate Nero.
He's not the Nero we need, huh?
No.
Whoops. Sup, you're on your own. Good luck, buddy.
All right, I've always wanted to be a solo commentator. That's the dream.
Oh my gosh.
This Omega stage actually trips people up all the time.
I bet it does, because it's not the same length as the regular Smashville.
That and the people are like, oh, where's the platform? And then they wait for it, and then it doesn't exist. So, like.
That's pretty funny. I've never seen someone, like, mess up because they thought the platform was coming, but I've seen people think, like, oh, I can cover this much distance to Smashville. And then they're like, oh, no, it's a final destination.
We're actually just going back to Smashville.
Yep.
Which actually, I think this stage benefits Villager a lot more. Personally, yeah. Just because, like, if you're in danger, you can use the platform. And then, like, Villager has better... Well, they both have pretty good sharking.
Yeah.
But, like, Serge could just kind of pelt the platform a lot more than Yoshi can. With, like, forward air and, like, gyroid.
Yeah, literally, gyroid.
Yeah, that's the side B.
I call it a fire hydrant. I mean, it looks like one.
Yeah, it does, but that's what it's called in the Animal Crossing game.
Look, I didn't play Animal Crossing. I like management in sim games, but not Animal Crossing.
I love Animal Crossing. It's great. I've played every iteration.
Jesus.
Yep.
So did you play Harvest Moon as well?
No.
Oh, man.
Nope.
Sounds like some bias. Oh,
yeah, absolutely. Nintendo bias for sure. Oh, the roll behind, sneak behind the down tilt.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, he tried to get him with the up air on the way down, but Serge floating away.
As Villager does, right? You know, just get
Yeah.
that float going with the up B.
Supa doing a lot better this match, though. He's pressuring Serge a lot more off the stage, and he's only going in after Serge is, like, committed to a side B or something that he has no time to move out of now. Oh, my goodness.
Just like right there, yeah, he committed to side B, and the thing is, the fire hydrant, the gyro, his side B isn't active for the first few frames you see it.
Yeah, it's not.
So you can actually you can literally run up and, like, in Yoshi's instance, you can, like, dash attack, and right there, the Nair gonna seal it out. I think he got caught in a skid animation, no?
It looked like he was coming out of a aerial, I think, but yeah, I'm surprised the Nair killed that early. Like, I'm sure Villager was at 150, but still.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Nair, I've seen it not kill at like 170.
Yeah, I mean, that close to the ledge, and Villager,
That's true.
decently heavy, but not heavy enough right there. Yeah. Ooh, we gotta watch out. That tree was half watered.
Yeah, the tree coming out of the ground is ridiculously strong. Like, you don't expect it to be that good, but it kills people so early.
It does, and it's just, the hitbox is gigantic.
Yes, it is.
It's actually huge. Oh my god, this combo from Supa!
He almost got the forward air there as well. Ooh.
And I got hit by some ugliness. Get that gyroid right in your face.
Yeah.
Where's it his nose? Oh, there's the Nair, and another Nair killing. I mean, you're on the platform.
Yeah, Villager's Nair, because he like does the little spinning thing some characters do and covers his whole body.
Yeah.
It's safe to get close with people, especially since it also comes out like what, frame 4 or something like that? Three? Yeah.
It's another frame 3 Nair.
Oh my goodness.
I'm actually surprised Serge doesn't use it as much as I'd want him to. Because
Yeah.
you can stuff out a lot of aerial approaches, especially with Yoshi. Because the only hitbox that Yoshi has in front really is the forward air, and that comes out pretty slow, so you can kind of call it out.
Yeah, it does. Like Yoshi's neutral air comes out. It comes out a little bit in front of him, but it doesn't cover like his head like the forward air does.
The Nair would beat it out anyways, the Villagers, yeah. So you're right, yeah, it doesn't really cover his head, so you can aim for that as well.
Oh my goodness. Surge at the very last moment, dropping below the platform, and Supa was just like, I'm going to forward air anyway.
I mean, honestly, it looked like he didn't even drop through the platform. He got smacked so hard, you know? Like,
he got
it looked like he got hit
hard.
through the platform. It's like Mortal Kombat where you go through, like, the floors.
I'm not sure what this replay is, but I think I heard Zyth yell, so I hit the button.
Okay.
Hit that replay button.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was Supa getting like a 12 to 62% damage.
We'll take it.
Yeah, almost killing him right there, too. Game 3. Surge is choosing, so we're probably going to see a bigger stage. Or we're just going to go back to Smashville. I could be wrong.
And no flack on Serge, but his typical gameplay style is to basically copy people like Renai and just take stuff from him. So his adaptation game isn't as strong as, say, someone like Supa, where you can see his own play style in his character.
Yeah. I don't want to say unfortunately, but yeah, that's just how some people play. Some people, they make their own play style and get big with it. Others, they watch other players mimic them and try and do what they do. It kind of hurts on the fundamental parts when you try and do that, but for some people, if they can mimic top players that well, it helps.
Yeah, no, Serge can definitely mimic top players actually really well. You can see him do a lot of fadeaway forward airs, back airs, stuff like Renai would do. But when it comes down to your opponent actually adapting to you, he struggles. And I've noticed this before. I used to play him like all the time, but finding his openings now, Supa using the forward air again to get in.
Oh my goodness, that would have killed if the forward air just came out a moment later, because I don't know if Yoshi's head has intangibility there, but it would have at least traded.
Yeah, the trade would have been super beneficial. You would have gotten spiked and just destroyed, utterly demolished. Yeah. And right there, Supa getting scared by the gyroid, but he was actually in the blind spot. He was actually good for a punish right there.
Yeah, it's you don't have as much time as.
Oh my goodness, he's right into the ground.
Oh.
Wow, Supa.
And
just knows what to do with every hit. He's so good.
Did you see the gyroid come out? Serge got it out before he died, but it did not stop his momentum in time.
Yeah, it is a momentum stopper, which is why he does it.
Yeah.
But in that case, I guess it just ended up not in his momentum was still dragging him. Wow, the triple turnip.
Yeah, because the gyroid does come out on frame 1, but I think the momentum stop doesn't start until a little bit after that, unfortunately. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, getting the percent on the X challenge, he's trying to challenge it.
Just like that, Serge evened up the percentage by hitting Supa with the growing of the tree and the axe hitting the tree. Like, that was a very good equalizer. Yeah,
that is actually, they were actually at the exact same percent. Now Supa might be kind of panicking a little bit. You know, when you're ahead that much. Oh boy, if you would have had that footstool. But yeah, when your opponent's ahead, and then they start coming back, it gets in your head.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. So, both players probably, I don't want to say panicking, but they're both going to play ultra safe.
Yeah. That's generally how a lot of games 3 go. Ooh. Game 3s go against people who are pretty similar in skill level, and in a situation where they're both at high percent, knowing that they can die to either player's either kill confirms or just a random straight hit. Like, oh my goodness.
Now it's, that did upwards of 25%. Yeah. Oh my god, so he definitely had to get that to basically make it so he could put him in like kill potential range, because he was at like 60.
Oh my goodness.
He has to mash. He has to mash. Oh, he doesn't.
He didn't mash. Yeah, it's a very terrible situation like that, because it takes longer to come out, and Supa was ready. He was just like, I'm going to get you with the forward air.
Serge, press buttons, Serge. What'd you do?
He was scared. You got to spaghetti.
You got a spaghetti.
You're not even